If 2 points differing by 1 of latitude and of the same longitude is 110 kilometers apart on the Earth, then 2 astronomical positions on the Moon is about A. 10 kilometers, B. 25 kilometers, C. 30 kilometers, D. 50 kilometers. The correct answer is 30 kilometers. The distance between the projection center and the photograph is called A. Principal distance, B. Principal line, C. Isocentric distance, D. Focal length. The correct answer is principal distance. The zenith is the point on the celestial sphere. A. East of observer, B. West of observer, C. North of observer, D. South of observer. The correct answer is south of observer. Equation of time, which is the difference between apparent solar time and mean solar time at any instant, vanishes during 1 year. A. Once, B. Twice, C. Thrice, D. 4 times. The correct answer is 4 times. To have greatest coverage of the area, the type of photography used is A. High oblique, B. Low oblique, C. Vertical, D. None of these. The correct answer is high oblique. The sidereal day is the time interval between 2 successive upper transits of A. Mean Sun, B. First point of Aeries, C. First point of Libra, D. The polar star. The correct answer is first point of Aeries. Pick up the correct statement from the following. A. The horizontal direction of the pole is called astronomical north. B. The angle between the direction of true north and the direction of a survey line is called astronomical bearing. C. The astronomical bearing is generally called azimuth. D. All the above. The correct answer is all the above. Pick up the incorrect statement from the following. A. Apparent solar time is measured from the lower transit of the true sun. B. Mean solar time is measured from the lower transit of the mean sun. C. Sidereal time is measured from the lower transit of the first point of Aeries. D. Sidereal time is measured from the upper transit of the first point of Aeries. The correct answer is sidereal time is measured from the upper transit of the first point of Aeries. The declination and right ascension of the Sun becomes 23, 27 N and 90 respectively on A. March 21st, B. June 21st, C. September 21st, D. December 22nd. The correct answer is June 21st. Stellar astronomy deals with A. Plane surveying, B. Geodetic surveying, C. Star observations, D. Planet observations. The correct answer is star observations. If a star whose declination is 60 and culminates at zenith, its altitude at the lower culmination is A. 10, B. 20, C. 30, D. 40. The correct answer is 30. The longitudes of 2 places at latitude 60 N are 93 E and 97 watts. Their departure is A. 5,100 nautical miles, B. 5,700 nautical miles, C. 120 nautical miles, D. 500 nautical miles. The correct answer is 5,700 nautical miles. Pick up the incorrect statement from the following. A. In truly vertical photographs without relief, angles are true at the plumb point. B. In tilted photographs without relief, angles are true at the ISO center. C. In tilt photographs with relief, angles are true at the principal point. D. None of these. The correct answer is in tilt photographs with relief, angles are true at the principal point. A star in northern sphere is said to transit A. When its altitude is maximum. B. When its azimuth is 180. C. When it is in south. D. All the above. The correct answer is all the above. In observations of equal precision, the most probable values of the observed quantities are those that render the sum of the squares of the residual errors a minimum is the fundamental principle of A. Gauss mid-latitude formula. B. D'Alembert's method. C. Legend's method. D. Least square method. The correct answer is least square method. Pick up the incorrect statement from the following. The angular distance of heavenly bodies on observer's meridian measured from the pole is A. Co-declination. B. Co-altitude. C. Co-latitude. D. Polar distance. The correct answer is co-declination. Parallax bar measures A. Parallax. B. Height. C. Parallax difference. D. Height difference. The correct answer is parallax difference. The altitude of a heavenly body is its angular distance measured on the vertical circle passing through the body above A. Equator. B. Horizon. C. Pole. D. None of these. The correct answer is horizon. In a spherical triangle ABC right-angled at C sin B equals A. Sin A cos A. B. Cos A sin A. C. Tan A cot A. D. Cot A tan A. The correct answer is tan A cot A. Pick up the correct statement from the following. A. Ursa Minors remains always north of pole star. B. Polar star remains always north of Polaris. C. Polaris remains always north of Ursa Minors. D. Ursa Minors, pole star and Polaris are the names of the same star. The correct answer is Ursa Minors, pole star and Polaris are the names of the same star. In a spherical triangle ABC right-angled at C sin B equals to A. Sin C sin B. B. Cos C cos B. C. Tan B. D. Sin C cos B. The correct answer is sin C sin B. The declination and right ascension of the Sun becomes 2327 s and 270 respectively on A. March 21st. B. June 21st. C. September 21st. D. December 22nd. The correct answer is December 22nd. The product of the distances of plumb point and horizon point of a vertical photograph from its principal point is A. F2. B. 2 F2. C. 3 F2. D. F. The correct answer is F2. The principal line is the line joining the principal point and A. Nadir. B. Isocenter. C. Perspective center. D. None of these. The correct answer is isocenter. Longitudes are measured from 0 to A. 180 eastward. B. 180 westward. C. 180 east or westward. D. 360 eastward. The correct answer is 180 east or westward. Rotation of the camera at exposure about horizontal axis normal to the line of flight is known as A. Swing. B. Tilt. C. Tip. D. None of these. The correct answer is tip. At lower culmination the pole star moves A. Eastward. B. Westward. C. Northward. D. Southward. The correct answer is eastward. If is the declination of the star and is the latitude of the observer, then the azimuth of the star at elongation is given by A. Sin Z sec. Cos. B. Cos Z sec. Cos. C. Tan Z sec. Cos. D. None of these. The correct answer is Sin Z sec. Cos. The altitudes of a circumpolar star at culminations are 70 and 10, both culminations being north of zenith. The declination of the star is A 80, B 70, C 60, D 50. The correct answer is 60. The angle between the observer's meridian and declination circle of a heavenly body is known as A R angle, B azimuth, C right ascension, D declination. The correct answer is R angle. Pick up the correct statement from the following. The measured stereoscopic base of photographs is obtained by dividing the air base in meters by the mean scale of the photograph. B. The difference between the absolute parallax of 2 points depends upon the difference in their elevations. C. The line joining the principal point of a photograph and the transferred principal point of the adjoining photograph is called stereoscopic base. D. All the above. The correct answer is all the above. For plain ground, the scale of a vertical photograph will be same as that of a tiled photograph along the photo parallel through A. Isocenter, B. plumb point, C. principal point, D. none of these. The correct answer is isocenter. The time interval between successive transits of the moon is A. 24 hours 10 minutes, B. 20 hours 25 minutes, C. 24 hours 50 minutes, D. 23 hours 50 minutes. The correct answer is 24 hours 50 minutes. At the first point of Aeries, the sun moves A. northward, B. southward, C. from south to north of the equator, D. from north to south of the equator. The correct answer is from south to north of the equator. The declination and right ascension of the sun are each equal to 0 on A. March 21st, B. June 21st, C. September 21st, D. December 22nd. The correct answer is March 21st. From the principal point, the horizon point lies on the principal line at a distance of A. f tan, B. f sin, C. f cot, D. f cos. The correct answer is f tan. The polaris remains below horizon at A. 10 n, B. 50 n latitude, C. equator, D. 5s latitude. The correct answer is 5s latitude. If is the declination of the star and is the latitude of the observer, then the R angle of the star at elongation is given by A. sin h tan, cot, B. cos h tan, cot, C. tan h tan, cot, D. none of these. The correct answer is cos h tan, cot. At upper culmination, the pole star moves A. eastward, B. westward, C. northward, D. southward. The correct answer is westward. G.M.T corresponding to given mean time equals A. L.M.T east longitude in time, B. L.M.T east longitude in time, C. L.M.T west longitude in time, D. none of these. The correct answer is L.M.T east longitude in time. Latitude of the observer's position is equal to altitude of A. North Pole, B. Pole star, C. Celestial pole, D. all the above. The correct answer is Celestial pole. The altitude of a circumpolar star is maximum when it is A. at east elongation, B. at upper culmination, C. at west elongation, D. at lower culmination. The correct answer is at upper culmination. The coverage is least if photography is A. high oblique, B. low oblique, C. vertical, D. none of these. The correct answer is vertical.